What's up guys, John here. Welcome back to my tiny garage. Tonight I'm doing an oil change in the Golf R, and I'm going to show you the steps that I take to do that. The first step is to turn on the fan because it's almost 100 degrees in here. Much better. I briefly turned off the fan so I could point out which bolt it is. It's going to be this one right here. You loosen that one, it's 19 millimeters, and your oil will come pouring out. So that's what I'm doing next. I'm going to turn back on the fan. Okay guys, I've got the oil draining out. I use a funnel pretty often to help direct some of that oil into the drain container so it doesn't make a huge mess. And yeah, so I haven't made a huge mess, which is always good. You check out my 2x4 jack stands. They're pretty dang durable. A lot easier to use than those metal jack stands. And I feel they're a lot more comforting too. And here's the oil filter. It's a little different than what I'm used to seeing. Usually it's just a filter. You just unscrew it and throw it away, but this is more of a container and it has the filter in it. So I'm going to take that out and then I'll show it to you. With a screwdriver, you'll want to push that orange nipple up inside the oil filter housing, and the oil will drain out. Make sure you have your funnel handy so that you can direct the oil into your oil container without making a mess. I spilled a little bit, but it's not too bad. Got the oil filter housing removed with old oil filter in there. It looks like it hasn't been replaced in a while, unfortunately. But we're about to put a new one in. Alright, got the old oil filter out, the old O-ring out. I got the new oil filter in and the new O-ring in, and we're all ready to put the oil filter back in. You just want to tighten it by hand, and then the torque spec to tighten the oil filter housing is 18 foot-pounds of torque, and that's all you'll need to do. And you just want to, if you haven't already, pull this little orange nipple back down into place so it won't leak out oil. And if you want, clean it up a little bit so it won't drip out. It probably won't, but you can if you want to. Got the oil filter housing back in and ready to pour some fresh oil in. So thirsty you are. Drink up fresh oil.